what I have here, guys, is I have our stock, and I've already got it going, which is a seafood stock. If you can't find seafood, I recommend Better Than Bouillon is a great Knorr, Knorr. They have a shrimp stock, and if you really want to get fancy, get some shrimp heads. When you're peeling your shrimp, get that in the water, boiling, let it come down, reduce it to half, and you'll get a lovely stock that way. The safe way is to get Knorr Seafood Stock, shrimp stock, and do it that way. And when I say safe, I mean you don't have to worry about getting a shrimp head or a fish head or something from a market that may not be as fresh as you may think it is. So we've got 5.5 cups of stock. I started with about 8 or 9 cups and let it reduce so we get more of a concentrated stock at that point. So I want to stop there for a minute because this is not about me. It's about you all. And you all letting me into your homes is something that's near and dear to my heart. So I'm going to open this right now to questions. And we're going to get through this fairly quickly. But I want to make sure that we take questions by the step. Any questions so far? Go ahead and unmute anyone.
To speak a little bit about the advantages of the cast iron you're using.
Cast iron, it's basically self-explanatory. It releases iron into your food, and the heat of the cast iron allows your roux to develop. It allows stock to retain the heat. And we grew up on this stuff. This is everything that, I mean, without this, I don't totally know how to cook. I can do Teflon and non-stick and all that, but when I was in school and all that, we didn't have non-stick. Showing my age a little bit. Did that answer your question?
Absolutely. It's a great, it's heavy. A lot of people don't, it takes a little bit of maintenance, but it's easier to care for than a lot of the really expensive products that have these Teflon and nonstick coatings that all disintegrate after about 5 years of heavy use. And then
absolutely
it's terrible to get into your digestive system on those products.
And folks,
you don't have that with cast iron.
Everyone out there, Dale Thornton is one of the finest pitmasters in this country. I've known him for years and years, and I was invited to go to Washington, D.C. with him to cook for the United States Senate. This is my 2nd year, and it was such a privilege, and hopefully we'll get to do it again and again, and just a special thanks to you, Dale.
My pleasure.
Hey, Mark, when you reduce the stock, do you put it on high heat or medium heat and just let it kind of simmer? Or
you know what, it's almost like soup or red beans. You see the smoke. I hope you can see it.
Yeah,
I've been letting this cook probably for the last hour. I reduced it a couple hours ago, and then I just put it on because as we add our roux to the stock, I'm going to say it again, you add roux to the stock. You add roux to the stock, not the other way around.